Hi, welcome back to another video of making a programming language with JavaScript. Today, part 5a, we're going to be talking about how does state work in a programming language. This is part of the series, and the series playlist will be linked below if you haven't seen the previous videos, and there is also a GitHub repo below that shows you the code for each section. Let's get started. In the previous video, we coded an interpreter to evaluate statements. So basically, this was our interpreter. We were able to evaluate what our parser determined this to be. So some binary and unary expressions, and then we got 2 as an answer for this expression here. So that's what our interpreter did. Is basically like a fancy calculator. But to make it a real programming language, we're going to need some things like state. So this is how our grammar looked like previously. It was able to handle these mathematical expressions and also simple expressions very well. But if we want to handle variables, we're going to have to improve our grammar and add some few things here. So one of the important things here is that, remember, this is recursive descent. So everything at the top is the most general, and then everything at the bottom is the most specific. So this means that we're going to start off a program, and then we're going to keep on going down, evaluating all of these until we reach a grammar rule that basically works for the expression that we pass it. So what are some core differences in our new grammar compared to previous one? Well, one is we're starting program, and then declaration. So declaration is either a variable declaration or a statement. And here, variable declaration, this is where we identify, okay, something is a variable because it has its var, and an identifier, and then an expression. And a statement is simpler. Statement is pretty simple here. Expression, print, or block. And we're going to embed a print statement into our language. A block is also new for us. Basically, any kind of declaration that is in between these open and close brackets. And the other things here are basically the same as before. In primary, though, we have something new. In primary, we have an identifier. So what's identifier again here? So it's basically the name of the variable. So var, it could be a var a equals 1, 2, 3, where identifier is a. So these two things are the new things that we're adding to our grammar. Now let's talk about how we're actually storing variables, because previously we didn't really have the ability to do that. But now we're going to have to do that. And we're going to create environments. Environments are created to store variables in each scope. For example, if we have one block here where A is first, it'll be different from a second block where A refers to second. And we're going to be able to do this by using this data structure called a parent pointer tree. For example, if we look at a block scope here, the block is local and everything inside here is local to this block, but the block has a parent that points to, and this parent is going to be the top level scope here. And in this case, the top level scope is global and everything outside of the block. And with just these two things, with environment to store our variables, and then with a parent pointer tree, we're able to add in variable declarations and adding some state to a programming language. And that's it. So in the next video, this should actually be 5b, We're going to be coding something so we can add state to our programming language. Please hit the like and subscribe if you want to be notified of the next video. Thank you.